前回、無事、接ぎ木のゴドリック、撃破して、一応ね、リムグレイブの全域、盾でクリアしましたと。で、まあちょっとやり残したことあるんだけど、まあそこは一旦置いといて、今、ゴドリックの2万ルーンをね、持っているんで、これをなんとか消費したい、さっさと。
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
まあこの、ゴドリックの次っていうやり方は良くなかったのと、このゴストークの肘から先、左肘から先がないから、まあ何かあったんだろうけど、でもね、激闘を演じてくれたから、ちょっとやめてほしいな。
Oh, hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
え？これ一周目じゃ買い物できなかったぞ、このタイミング。アップデで変わったのかな。ここで買い物できなくてすごい後悔したから、もう売ってくんないのって思ったから、優先的にルーンをつぎ込んだというのに。まあいいや。ここ開けて、この扉がなんかいろいろフラグになってんじゃないかなと、ちょっと思ってる。こっちは何もないんだよね。リエーニエ出てすぐに商人がいるんで、そこでね、お買い物をして、少しでもルーンを減らしたい。巫女様、巫女様、どこにいらっしゃいますか？どうか私のブドウをお受け取りください。ね、しゃぶりりの、目ん玉ね。ほんで、すすり泣き半島のイベント、イレーナのイベントちゃんとやってるから、ハイータがどっかにいるはず、この辺に。ここはあ、いた。まず祝福よ。
Hello?
Hello?
Is someone there? My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shibriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden. Oh, many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
仰せのままに。
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
じゃあ元気でな。また何回か会うことになるでしょう。で、なんかイレーナの生まれ変わりかなんかなのかな。声が違うよね。よし。てか装備、亀に戻そう。そんで、ボックが出てくる。よ、久しぶり。
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
もしかしたら
Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? I would, well, rather you let me do the job when possible, please. I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
うん。
Oh,
まあ、今度頼む
going
よ。
so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
いいやつよ。そんでトープス。で、この辺敵はスルーしてさっさと商人のところに行きたいね。はい。
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then, perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
いいでしょう。
Well, bless you, bless you.
2万ルーンも
You're
持
a
ってるんで
true
な。
saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries as promised. Only none of them are particularly great.
で、魔術はいらん。
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. All right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active, making entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
うん。
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without one, you can't pass through the Academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me? I know it. I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the Academy.
まあ、いずれ持ってきてあげよう。
Find yourself a glintstone without
はいはい。
one, you
Okay,
can
okay.
never reach.
よし。そんで、くぼみ、湖の方に降りていって、この辺かな。商人よ、ルーンを使わせてくれ。この2万ルーンを持って歩くのはちょっと怖いよ。この湖の方に降りてって、ちょっとね、一旦敵はスルーして、後で倒す。 この辺はなんか、その、魔術学院とか聞くと、めちゃめちゃワクワクするけど、これ全然場所違った。ワクワクするけど、格好のこととか、カーリア王家との、ねえ、いざこざを聞くと、どんどんうさんくさく聞こえてくる学院が。
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
ああ、やっと使える。ランタンは持ってる。この石ね、石が欲しかったよ。で、製法書。このプレイでは大事。この辺はいらんでしょ。ファイトシールド。中盾、普通に攻略してる分には、そんな、真鍮より軽くて、物理カット 100% で、まあ使える中盾だけど、この盾のみのプレイにおいては、軽いってことは、攻撃力が足りてないってことなんで、まあ買うけど、使うことはあんまないかな。星見のフード、ローブ、手袋、ズボン。防具はどんなものでも重量調整に使えるんで、よし、1万減らせた。でけえ。で、マップ取って、ここマークしといて、違う違う。マップ取ったら帰ってくる。敵と遭遇してマップ開けなくなるんだよね、どうせ。だから甲虫を立てといて、ほら、誘導して、こいつらこっち来い。マップから離して、で、マップ取る。あ、取れんかった。あれ取れないんだけど。オッケー。よし。で、甲虫の場所に戻る。そんで、あとは、家に行く前に、リムグレイブのやり残してたこと。まずはパッチがどうなったかだな。移動するっていうセリフは、まだ言ってくれるのかな。あ、もういないね。ってことは、リエーニエの祝福かなんかがフラグになって、こっちに移動するのかな。じゃあ、ここはもう、いっか。これもいいね。よし、円卓。エレの教会なんかあったっけ。
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
ブライブについて。
Ah, then you met Blythe, did you? Wonderful. I'm glad I pointed you in his
けしかけ
direction.
た。
He's boorish, blunt, and couldn't find his nose with both hands. But he's a good egg. I think the two of you are sure to find the best in one another.
これどこでつながりがあったんだろうな。
Goodbye for now.
で、円卓はロジェールとネフェリの姉子が移動してきてるはず。指様、ばあちゃん、方向。
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the
ちゃん
golden
と声変えてんのが面白い。
anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy.
ばあさんにはこういう感じで聞こえてるのか。
The tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind, to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
うん。
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
この偉大な英雄が黄金樹のなんか記憶に刻まれるっていうことを感受っていうのかな。
The children of the god tainted
わか
by
ったわか
the
ったわかったわ
strength
かった。
of
オッケーオッ
them.
ケーオッケー。うん。
Now go for let the work.
ばあさんもうさんくさいけど、ちゃんとなんていうの、英雄の力を具現化する能力は本物。コリンは特に進展ないでしょ。D はグラング
only if you feel the time is right.
話してないからな。
Killing those who live in death and weeding their death root is a path not to be trod without ample resolve.
うん。ネフェリの姉子。
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the round table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You were the one to defeat him. I would hazard. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
さすがいいもんくれるよな。
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed. I'll see you again.
OK。さすが姉子は勇者に必要な筋力戦士に必要なものをくれるんだよ。そんで
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then, just as promised, I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I am known as Gideon Ofnir. As a Tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted,
この辺めちゃめちゃワクワクしたな、一周目。
General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth, the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Lane
姿なき王。
And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
なんかモーゴットは二つ名がえらいいっぱいあるな。祝福王とか言われてたり、姿なき王って言われてたり、マルギットとして遠征してきたり、あいつは何なんだ？
What is it now? I understand you've been speaking to Nepheli. She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
ネフェリが導きを失っていたところを拾った。で、オープニングを見る感じ、ギデオンは導き、祝福、見えてるからね。なんか変わるかな？
It's about time I headed off. I'll see you
Hold
again,
on.
warrior. Should
ほんで、ロジェール。ロジェールはこっち。
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
ゴドリック、倒しましたよ。
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
いや、もらってもな、使えないんですよね。
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
地下の死体。
The misshapen corpse under Stormvale. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
で、D については、今ちょっと、グラングに話してないから、D のイベント止まってるから、まあ次聞こうかな。よし、お疲れ様です。